Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning into another video. In today's video, I will be sharing with you some of my all-time favorite concealers. For all of you makeup lovers out there, I'm pretty sure you can relate to me when I say that concealer is a very important step when applying makeup. I personally feel that on me, concealer is that one step that makes a huge difference. Whether you're trying to cover up dark under eye circles, a pimple, a blemish, an acne scar, or just trying to brighten up your face, concealer is a must-have in your makeup collection. When you step into Sephora or a drugstore, there are endless types of concealers for different skin types, for different skin tones, and for different purposes. Concealers do vary in price. You can go out and purchase a concealer for $2, or you can spend all the way up to $50, $60. However, the good news is that there is a concealer out there for everyone's budget and everyone's needs. Now, just to make things a little bit easier for you guys out there, especially those of you that are just getting introduced to concealer, I'm going to be showing you my favorite high-end concealers and also have a very good double for it in the drugstore brand. And that for anyone out there that's confused of what concealer to buy, I hope some of these products are affordable for you and that are also helpful. Now, the first concealer I'm going to be showing you is a concealer that I first started using over 6 years ago, and it's been part of my makeup collection since then. I have repurchased it several times, even though it is a little bit on the pricey side, so you're looking at it about $18 to $20. It will definitely last you a long time. The concealer that I'm talking about is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. I use the shade NC30. I like this concealer because it really matches well with my undertone. So this is definitely a product that I go back to again and again, and I feel like it will remain in my makeup box for many years to come. So if you're not willing to spend that much money on a concealer, the best second option for the MAC Studio Finish Concealer is the NYX Concealer. This concealer is the NYX Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer. This concealer is very inexpensive. You're looking at under $4. Another pro to this concealer is that the consistency of it is very thick. It is a full coverage concealer like I mentioned, and it will last you a long time. I find that when I apply this concealer that it stays really well on my skin and it does not crease easily. This concealer is a great alternative to the MAC Studio Fix Concealer. The next product I'm going to be talking about is great for those of you that have problematic skin. I'm talking about the Cover Fix Skincare System Concealer. This is great for all of you that have a hard time locating a product that's not going to aggravate your acne and make your skin worse. It will cost you about $15 to $17. Also acts as both a highlighter and a concealer for me, and when I find that my skin is extra sensitive or I find that I'm very prone to breakouts, this is what I reach for. Mine is in the color M20. As you can see, you get quite a lot of product. It is a very thick and heavy concealer. You don't have to apply too much of it to get really good results. Unfortunately, I don't have another low-end concealer to match up for the Cover Fix, only because when you have problematic skin, you don't want to buy cheaper product. There are a lot of products out there that are made specifically for those that have problematic skin. Moving on to the next brand of concealer is my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer in the shade Ivory. Everyone out there that's familiar with the Bobbi Brown brand knows that it does get a bit pricey. So I use this only for special occasions or when I know that I'm going to be photographed. This concealer is $20 to $25. When I use my Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer, I'm not necessarily covering up any blemishes or any dark circles. I'm using it mainly to highlight the high points of my face. For those of you that are willing to spend a little bit extra on this concealer, it is totally worth it. The best drugstore option that I found in comparison to the Bobbi Brown Creamy Concealer is this Annabelle Skin Perfect Concealer. Now, I know it is in a stick form and that one is not. However, I find that the consistency of both the concealers match up pretty well. This concealer will cost you about $7 to $8. As you can see, it comes in a stick form, which is very easy to apply and get into those hard areas. The next concealer I'm going to be showing you is a little different because it's a concealer and a corrector palette. I'm talking about the BH Cosmetics 6 color corrector and concealer palette in the shade Light. This concealer palette can be ordered only online at BH Cosmetics. I will link the website down below in the description box. They do come in different shades. Mine is in the shade Light. This is wonderful for those of you that travel a lot or feel like they don't want to carry around or purchase too many concealers. This is great for balancing your skin tone and applying concealer. It's a great investment and it's under $10. Finally, I'm going to be sharing with you my all-time favorite concealer. I've saved the best for last. I discovered this concealer at Sephora in Vegas during a trip that I took over 2 years ago, and I absolutely fell in love with it on my first try. The concealer that I'm talking about is the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer. It is waterproof, fragrance-free, and tested for sensitive skin. You only need 1 or 2 tiny drops of concealer to cover almost your entire face. Now, the beauty of this concealer is that it acts as a 2-in-1, so you can conceal as well as highlight all in one product. Especially good for those of you that have oily skin. For anyone out there that is looking for a heavy duty waterproof full concealer, this is a must-have. Price range for this concealer is the mid-20s. However, in my opinion, I totally find it worth the price. For anyone out there that's looking for a very heavy-duty concealer, I would highly recommend this one. So for anyone out there that's looking for a good heavy concealer like the Makeup Forever Full Coverage Concealer but isn't going to spend that much money, I found the best drugstore double. If you're looking for a heavy-duty waterproof concealer and don't want to spend too much money, I would recommend the brand Hard Candy. Their Glamouflage concealer is amazing. I picked mine up from Walmart and it is under $7. As you can see, that the packaging for the Makeup Forever as well as the Hard Candy is very similar. Mine is in the medium shade and it is a bit lighter than my skin tone, so I can also use this to conceal as well as highlight. So that concludes my concealer collection. I hope this video was helpful for all of you that are on the search for a good concealer or that are just getting introduced to concealers. Key thing to remember when finding the perfect concealer for you is that what you want your concealer to do as well as what your skin type is. Having said that, I'm really interested in knowing what are some of the concealers that you guys use. I absolutely love trying out new concealers. Please leave a comment down below and let me know what some of your favorite concealers are. Don't forget to thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time.